While it was still barely light, airfields all over England were astir. Paratroopers, their faces darkened to the color of chocolate, climbed aboard gliders and transport planes. More than 1,000 such planes were used by this section of the invading force. American youngsters, grinning even on their way to battle. These men were part of the largest airborne operation in history. General Brereton of the U.S. Army gives the good luck rabbit's foot to some of his men. From many airfields, the huge transports take off. Over the channel there was heavy cloud, but even so, the great trifibious operation was underway. Sometimes through the gaps, the airborne spearhead saw something of the invasion armada. 4,000 ships and thousands of smaller craft were heading south. The Channel Island of Jersey, occupied since Dunkirk, saw in the invasion of France the hour of its own deliverance. Day bombers blast coastal installations, continuing the heavy attacks of the night before. Learns with thankfulness that the early losses were far smaller than anticipated. To the 9th American Air Force belongs much of the credit for that merciful fact. Our bombers and fighters grounded almost the whole of the Luftwaffe. Spearhead bails out. Largely owing to the success of this operation, in little more than 12 hours, the Allied beachhead was 13 miles wide and 10 miles in depth. The men of this newest department of the Army are trained to act independently. With great effect, they proceeded to carry out their general instructions to harass the enemy and destroy everything German in sight.